When someone leaves a religion, especially one like Christianity, there is often an unspoken assumption that once they leave it, they won't know what's right or wrong anymore. When I left Christianity, a few Christians even asked me what moral system I was going to follow now, as if leaving their belief system meant I would be free to commit any sin. This video is my response not just to that question, but to a deeper assumption many believers carry that without religion, people are morally lost. Let's ask honestly, is religion, particularly Christianity, really the foundation of a good moral life? Or can we live ethically, love deeply, and act justly without it? I want to share my answer, not as someone who now follows another ism, but as someone who has learned to think for himself and care more deeply about people than about beliefs. The problem with moral superiority. Religions often claim they make people better. And yes, I've met Christians who are kind and forgiving. But I've also met Muslims, Hindus, and atheists who are generous and deeply ethical. Here is the point. Morality is not the property of any religion. If Christianity teaches you to love your neighbor, that's good. But the same religion also teaches you to see others as spiritually inferior or destined for hell. That's not morality. That's blind loyalty to your group with no concern for what's truly right or wrong. It's not love if it excludes. It's not humility if it boasts moral superiority. And it's not compassion if you believe others deserve eternal torment simply because they don't accept your God or share your faith. Now, what actually works? Putting people first, not beliefs. What if we judged ideas based on how they impact real people, not based on who claimed them first or what book they came from? Think about it. So many ideologies, religious and political, demand respect just because they are old or sacred. But age doesn't make an idea right. And being written in a holy book doesn't make it wise. In fact, if we should respect the religious texts based on their age, we also have to take into account what kind of morality they promoted back then. The same Bible that says, love your enemies also contains stories where in the past God commands his followers to kill their enemies, including the murder of children. Why did this God seem to evolve over time? How did he transform from an enemy killer to enemy lover in a matter of 1,000 years? Because he was the invention of human minds. And as humans evolved morally, they updated their holy books and reshaped the character of their gods. Religions don't teach morality to people. People teach morality to their religions. That is why the God who looks very loving in the New Testament looks very evil in the Old Testament. He commanded wicked things in the Old Testament, but the New Testament writers gave him a new character according to their ethics. We shouldn't judge human beings based on the standards of any god from any religion because these gods are nothing more than human inventions. So when we ask whether a religion or belief system actually helps us live better lives, we shouldn't ask which god they portray or how old their holy book is. What truly matters is this. Does it help people live with dignity? Does it encourage kindness, fairness, and freedom? Does it make people more empathetic, not more judgmental? A better world begins when we place human well-being at the center, not divine authority. That means supporting education, equality, healthcare, and the freedom to question even when it challenges tradition. You don't need religion to care for others. We just need to realize that people come before doctrines, and no belief is beyond criticism when real lives are at stake. Christianity, like many religions, claims to offer moral guidance, but it does not stand out as morally superior to other worldviews. Morality is not the property of any religion, including Christianity. In fact, religions are flawed and often dangerous sources of moral guidance if we truly want a better world. What matters most is a mindset that values truth over tradition, people over beliefs, and compassion over conversion. We don't need fear of hell to be good. We don't need promises of heaven to help each other. It's not religion or belief that our world needs. It's clear thinking, empathy, and action.